Hey guys, this is Tigers coming back to you with Overwatch. And I know I'm a day late for streaming, but basically wasn't feeling 100% yesterday, and again, I'd rather not stream or put out content that I'm not happy with. But first of all, Project Yokai is out, and every single time I forget to check that. But what it is I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is, but I have seen that skin before now, and I've seen several cosplays of that skin before now. And all I'm gonna say is, those look amazing. Those are what we did not get. Now, the reasons I think they look amazing aren't for the reasons why I'm not exactly the happiest with them. Like, Mercy's looks okay. Like, Kiriko's looks okay. I kind of do like it. I've seen it in game. It's not the worst thing in the world. Wu Yang's now looking, because again, he's been out for a couple of days. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't think the skin should have gone to Vendetta. I get Big Giant Sword and what makes sense for Vendetta. I just don't think again, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I apologise. If you are guys, if you're new around, please like, comment, subscribe, guys. Every little helps. But it doesn't fit right. It doesn't look right. Weirdly enough, Life Fever is probably one of the ones I'm happy with. It doesn't look much different from what they show at the main screen. Yes, I get one's going to be like fan art, and like Mercy in like that does overall look nice, and I am tempted. But do I really want to spend? Because again, I can show you this. This is UK currency. 50 quid. No. I want to get at least one or two. Kiriko's is one that I'm very much considering. Vendella's was one I was considering skipping now, and I might get Commander White. Which, if we go heroes, see, I need to basically every so often when looking at like skins, just deactivate. I mean, I do think the weapon skin looks nicer, which is why I typically use it. Annoyingly, you used to be able to double check, but I do think that combination works. I might end up getting Commander White. But again, 1,900 and... Oh, actually. I would technically use you to get the whole bundle instead of just getting 2 Pacifics. Because otherwise I'm spending about 40 quid. I will consider it. If I do end up basically reconsidering... Because Kiriko's I'm tempted, and Commander White I'm tempted. I probably will get Kiriko's. But if I do basically end up thinking... I'm coming around on like... And if it does just turn out to be Wu Yang's and... something, I might get all of them. I don't know. But I'm probably going to at least get one. That's not a duplicate. I thought I had that skin. It is a duplicate. I knew it. Is it? That's got duplicates next to it. I thought I had Eclipse. I've seen it and been like, oh, that's a cool... I've probably seen it and been like, oh, that's a cool skin. And now I don't know why I don't just do this. I just go with open all. Doesn't look too bad. Also, guys, there is a new story out. It's a motion comic, and again, I don't go into motion comics for a couple of reasons. One, that if you want to see them, you can search them up on YouTube. Two, I've not seen it, and I might at some point, but it's basically just someone reading over the actual comic, which doesn't give me much to essentially go on. Like, watching the cinematic, yeah, and all that lot, and like a couple lore drops. A motion comic doesn't really give me much to go on, because it's like someone reading over what the comic is. But again, you can go and check out the comic. Now, what is in the game, and what I don't have the currency to get, is Maze Mythic. And I'm weird on it. The gold and black doesn't really save it. Guys, personally for me, the gold and black works on characters like, you know, Widowmaker, Ash, Mercy. Like, not, it doesn't work with May. But it all does depend on how they've done it, and from what they've done from here, it's like, you got the odd bits of black with the odd bits of gold, and then gold with the odd bits of black detail and all that lot. I don't mind it, and I probably would go for that colour. But not the worst thing in the world. Before like clicking on it, because I've not had a chance to. Again, I choose to like look at all this by streaming. I don't mind it. Now, out of all the mythics, it's not my favourite. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, what is like your favourite? And it's like, well, surely one of your favourites are ones that you currently got equipped, like, and going to the ones that do still have equipped. Genji's, Sigma's, I believe Hanzo's, I believe Arissa's, I believe Reinhardt's, I believe Zen's, I know I have Juniors, I know I have Divas, and I know I have Sojans. And I'm sorry, but this currently going to Mercy's. Mercy's new one.
Don't worry, I'll be right behind
like, it, to me, that is a mythic design. For what I want from a mythic, and I'll go over it more when I jump into comp in a second, but some of these just don't look like a mythic design. Granted, I like things like Genji's, and it does play into the season, which originally was fine. I was originally fine with mythics basically being something where you look at them and it's like, oh, okay, I remember that season, it was more cybernetic based. I remember that season, it was more mythical based, and I say mythical, like Zeus, all that like sort of stuff, and like I remember Kiriko's, like I remember, you know, the Galactic season, Vengeance, which I don't think is a great representation of Overwatch turning evil. Basically, guys, Mirror Watch is, there's a few, I don't know whether the Avengers have got like an evil counterpart team. I don't know, unless it's a squadron, I'm not 100% sure. But for DC, it's the Justice Society, which are like Earth 2, Earth 3. For Transformers, you've got Shattered Glass. For Ben 10, you've got Albedo. Basically, an evil version, like themselves, but evil. And I'd say Albedo, and anyone who knows Ben 10 will be like, hold on, he's just like an evil version of Ben. Which would be a opposite version of him. Which in this case I think would count. And even if it doesn't, there are several other variants of him on other Earths that are evil. Like Mad Ben. But then we got things like Junos and
one magical step at a time.
that does look mythical to me. I don't just want the skins now to be a great representation season. I'll take that or them looking mythical. And from the features aspects, the Dawn ones, I will say they do all look. Zen's does. Like, a lot of them do. Like, Zen's I do definitely get. And Thor, you know, is from, like, myth, all at lot, same for Zeus. But, like, you've got things like Cyberfuel and Divine Druid. They don't really represent the last the seasons they were in. Divine Desperado and Magma Titan, which were from last season, they don't represent the seasons they were in. Do you want to know why I can say they don't represent the seasons they were in? Last season was sort of a whole big build up to this. I can't really remember last season, but I know for a fact they didn't. Like, Jungle Queen's had a whole thing around her, so did Kyrkus, so did Sigma. Tracer's had like a whole sort of adventure theme around. Anna's, it was a whole Omnic season. Same for most of them. It's just been like the last, like, Sojans.
We shine together, all of us.
Which I don't really think it does represent the season. I can't remember what season it came out in. It wasn't the last, because it's again in the game now. It was like it was the one before those two. And one of the last decent ones, like, don't get me wrong, Junkrats is cool. I like Junkrats, but again, I either want them to seem mystical or represent the season. And guys, if you didn't see Sunday's Overwatch video, I recommend going and watching it. There's a few things I do need to cover, and second of all, that I can't remember what I did in stream last week and how far I think I was in. I think I was in the negatives. I think. Also, I've started the rolls on my support now. I'm currently predicted Bronze 2 after winning, I believe I won all 3 games. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. But basically, guys, backstory, if you didn't see Sunday's Overwatch video, I recommend going and watching it. And, because when it was filmed, I wanted to talk about it. Like, there were several videos last week that I did just want to talk about. But again, didn't want to ruin them. Like, the 110 videos were filmed, and I wanted to talk about them when, you know, streaming on Tuesday. But it's like, no, only one of them's out. Then when filming Craft one, it's like, okay, I can talk about the first 2. Then when it came to filming Overwatch, it's like, yeah, well, this is like Sunday, everything's like by then. I can sort of whinge and all about this. Push. Nice, got a quick starter. It's gonna be Bujan. You can predict these stuff sometimes.
Select your hero.
Now, people are gonna already start predicting that I want to play and run. Kind of in the mood to play Symmetric, because I started playing her a good while ago, and then stopped.
Select heroes to ban.
Zarya, May, Jetpack Act. Can I say, dude, you want to play Sigma, yet you're voting to ban Sigma. Depending on what we get, I might play Symmetra. But I'm not going to have a DPS player for the sake of having a DPS player.
Now travel to the sun.
But basically, guys, I basically chuck comping on one additional Overwatch videos as I'll do 2 games on arcade and then jump into comp. 2 more games arcade and jump into the final comp game and end on comp. I'll play
I'll
Kiriko.
find my own path. Hey. Let's stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe.
And oh god.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
No, who's supposed to get?
The objective.
No, what you mean. Are they playing Sigma? No, they're playing Ash. See, guys, for me, slight bit of a worst nightmare is having some random person being in a comp game with some random person who's only just started playing comp. And yeah, I get it. I've been that random person in comp and not known what, like, how comp functions. I literally had a mate who wouldn't play comp with me until like level 100. And when a couple other mates started playing it, it was like, well, hold on, like, this is back in Overwatch 1 when you need to get to like level 25. Like level thing. And he was like, how come you ever played how come you ever play comp? And it's like, ask him.
Let's get back to it.
But again, if I hadn't started playing comp then, I wouldn't be at the level I am now. And I do think most people who play Overwatch should play comp because you do get something from it. If you want weapons, if you want things for your weapons, then you need to play comp. Although I am very much surprised that Overwatch hasn't given a version. A way to essentially buy the currency. Now, I was slightly annoyed from the end of last season because, again, a bunch of it got taken away from me. I kind of get it. And I can't be that annoyed considering when Overwatch 2 did first come out. I think I was able to get like 10. Oh shit. Gold weapon skins. Like gold weapons. And yeah, so getting back to the Overwatch video from Sunday. I had the first round comp I jumped in and 2 people left. And I was pissed as anything. I'm like, you fucking moron. Like, again guys, I stand by this. If someone leaves a comp game, it should either A, end, or it shouldn't fuck over the game for this person, for everyone else on that team. I've more than once been in a comp, I don't think I've been on a comp game where the enemy team, where someone's lost multiple players and still come back from 1. I don't think they have.
Best round loss. Score 0.
And someone left at the first round when the first round wasn't even over. We ended up losing because of the fact that 2 people were like, no, we're dipping. And I'm thinking, isn't it going to be worse? Now, I'm 99% sure I probably could have.
Watch for their weaknesses and strike.
Oh, so I am solo supporting now. Okay.
No mercy.
Who sucks?
5, 4, 3, 2,
See.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Okay, someone's being nice. But yeah, to be fair, if they're saying day sucks, then they're gonna get better over time. But like guys, basically whenever you, like your first time playing Overwatch comp, it's gonna end in a similar way of you might get carried, you might. But it's just gonna end in a way where it's like I felt like I could have done more. Like it's gonna be a very mixed case of because comp plays a lot different. I don't mean completely a lot different, it does play a bit different in quick play. And for me, someone who only played in the arcade game mode for that point, jumping into comp part a lot more different than it typically does. But it's typically a case of
Well, that wasn't called
you have
for.
2 rounds, you don't have both you don't get, you have to like recharge both your abilities now. And yeah, there's some maps and all that lot that function very similar, but it's a lot more of a risk reward sort of situation.
Help me out.
And over time you would basically just improve, because over time you're stamping distance. And over time playing COD will basically turn you into a good casual Overwatch player. Because over time, guys, I've basically learned from a few different patterns of they're trying to push our defense back and winning. And so like it's basically knowing when to use something, when not. Now, there is a bit of a difference between playing Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. Overwatch between rounds, you don't keep in ult charge, which means every single time on Overwatch you want to be jumping on point. Because you're not really feeding into the enemy's ult charge, you're sort of forcing them to, yeah, you're giving them ult charge, but you're also forcing them to use that ult charge to get rid of you. I've more than one jump on the point, survive for a few seconds, and still force someone to use their ult. Which is a good thing half the time, because if you're on the point by yourself and you're getting a couple of enemy teams to basically ult you, that's 2 ults down out of 5 to 30. Damn it, Jetpack Cat. One of the reasons I don't like Jetpack Cat is because of the fact that he's a sneaky blade cat. The other reason is he's a lot worse than Jeff. Now guys, I've whinged a few times about Jeff from Marvel Rivals. The Jetpack Cat is worse. Yes, they both have ults that basically take you and then can chuck you off the maps. And yes, I do think both shouldn't allow you to die from that. Die from being chucked off the map early. But in Jetpack Cat's case, you can kind of get out of it. You just sort of need to deal with the cat. Which, it's not hard. It's the Reinhardt, you idiot Reinhardt, you could have solved.
I learned from that.
No
But
one can hide from my sight.
it's kind of a mixture where you can and not. I've tried a few times. I've not had much luck. That should give him some boost.
Tactical visor activated.
But yeah, forgetting back to the conversation in me absolute region. Someone laughed.
Got this.
I was like, you moron, why? The game had been going on for a couple minutes, and again, it should end. Like, I don't think it's fair to essentially give the worst situation outcome. If my whole team now leaves, I would leave. Half of us wouldn't be punished for it, because half of the team would already left.
You're nailing it.
But I wouldn't be staying and letting my console get fucked over because my full team left. But again, whoever the first person was to leave was the dick.
I'm eager to see what problems we
More specifically, the first two. Because, guys, basically, advantage in Overwatch is everything. It's one of those cases where if you control the point, if you've got control over the situation, then you're fine. Until you lose control.
Last chance. No pressure.
Like, having control is one of the things where, like, snipers are deadly because of the fact of they can take control.
Over there.
And again, you control point and you control a lot. And depending on the point, it's depending on how good of a control you can keep.
Time to try again.
Because again, if they can, while they control point, we've then got to basically try and get it back, which means we're going to be making the mistakes of rushing them. And it's not going to be great if we make those mistakes.
Someone's looking for a fight.
Damn it. But the minute they've got to follow the point, which means they control who gets who points. Like, their team's not going to struggle to get the points, but we are. Now, granted, I have ability to get me to point easily. But it's a case of teleporting blindly.
Feel better? Like a
But now that we've got control of the situation, pushing them back, and now that we control points, we control the narrative. We just have to hold it. Also, comes to the risk of, it's a lot more stressful. Like, quick play, you basically don't have nothing to lose. Arcade, again, you don't have nothing to lose. But in comp, you do. You have a rank, you have your time, and all that lot. In comp is the place where you should be working as a team.
Done playing around.
Now, is it fun solo queuing by yourself in comp? Sometimes, having a full-fledged team that can basically go in and be the wrecking crew is good. But I've met a few people from that are basically in the case of wrecking crews themselves. Widow. Reinhardt. And run. Hold it. You have the tank. You hold it and you don't let it go.
I learned from that.
Damn it.
Play of the game.
Widow was doing good. Which, to be fair, I look great as Widow, but like, I do know what Widow should be doing. But that's just my aim stats. Eliminating the problem. She took care of the enemy sniper, took care of the Genji. Which meant we didn't have to worry about a random shot being like, bang! Why do I feel like I'm back in Table 3? No! Rank progress though, ooh jeez. Ah. Yeah. Although, I don't know if I will get hers by the end of the season, but I do want to still get Anren's one thing by the end of the season. Which is when I can find her, which shouldn't be hard. There's only a few characters above her in the thing. Which is, I think, a pixel. Again, a push map would be nice. Nice and simple. Also, guys, for the only real reason I do want push maps is because we're streaming this late. I've also got a photograph one after this, and I don't want to be half asleep.
Choose heroes to ban.
I might end up in support. See, guys, my one problem with open queue is instantly looking like I'm the only person who didn't pick. Only two people didn't pick. Only two people didn't pick DPS. Which is generally a case of, yeah, I love playing DPS, but there's the reason I am a flexible player. Which, again, nothing wrong with flexible players. They are some of the best players at points. But people who only know how to play one specific character in DPS aren't always useful. Fuck you, Overwatch. Again. Please. Actually, never mind.
Lightning shall strike them down.
Ah, the character skin.
That's a lot of armor. Though I guess you are a pretty big target.
I guess I
But yeah, so I do still have the Reinhardt skin equipped.
mortals.
The
I shall get
4.
all my head smarts. It feels like there is a rock stuck in my head.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Is this DPS player asking another DPS player when they could see, guys, I don't have a problem with a support player or tank player saying to a DPS player, can you please switch?
Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
Okay, again, don't have a problem with it.
Over here.
For the very simple reason of, it's not a DPS player who could have changed. Get full glory!
I'm on
But-
fire! What else is new?
The battle awaits me.
Oh, no, we do still only have one support, which means I do actually feel sorry for our support. Because, guys, the reason I'm playing support in open queue kinda sucks at points is because you're gonna have to, if you have two, it's 14-6, you might have two tanks.
Get them up to pace.
Here, hold the line and 4 keep them at bay. So then you might also have 3 DPS players who are like, yeah, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play support. Like, I want to be useful and helpful, please.
God defends you. There's the enemy.
Hold my staff.
I will keep you safe. Over here.
A widow with mercy?
Soldier 76 reporting to duty. I've been knocked down before.
Oh wait, okay, soldier can heal. But guys, and like again, another reason why this is annoying. You have people, you have DPS players being entitled slabs. And again, I love playing DPS. I wish I could play it more. But I'm also not gonna fuck over a home situation and make the situation worse.
Fear not, mortals.
Lab like this, you don't necessarily need a defense, you also need support.
Behind you.
Although something I do agree with now, and something I've not really thought about is Overwatch has support players. My rivals have healers. And if anyone does start saying, no they don't have support. One, it's not for support of my rivals, it's strategy. Which again, is just as dumb. there were several strategists in that game that I wouldn't 100% say are smart.
Get them off the payload.
Like, yeah, some of them like invisible, and yeah, she is smart. Mantis, not 100% sure of. Same for Rocket, but again, I think he kind of is. But like, Luna Snow's a K-pop artist.
30 seconds remaining.
Damn it. Give it, jump on point. Okay. I am 99% sure our Junkrat doesn't know what a healer is.
Intercept that payload.
Because turn around being like, yo, soldier, you have a heal going on? Which is about it, but they've been saying it for a good while now. Before they even were soldier, heal. And it's like, dude, they can't. Yeah, soldier has a heal pile on, but again. Also, another reason why DPS players annoy him, half the time they decided to spend half the time, you know, chatting. Instead of, you know, just trying to stop the enemy team. Also, guys, the Crackman does turn out slightly more negative than normal, which it shouldn't, hopefully not. It's because I'm filming it right after Overwatch. It is the reason why I typically don't. But yeah, it's the reason why I typically don't, because comp does just bring up my blood levels. Like, by that I do just simply mean it makes me a lot more pissed and angry. Because I've gone from being in... I'm gonna go from being in Silver 2 to being in Silver 3 and about 50% into Silver 3, which means one of you lost in Silver 3 and I'm down to Silver 4. I was in Gold last season.
Ready to return to Asgard. Payloads on the move. Intercepted.
Like, I will get my COD games done every season and I will try and make it every season, but it's not going to be fun if I get resets every season. And again, our poor Anna is basically trying to heal us anything. And she's doing good. They're doing a good job. They are 100% keeping the team alive. Oh, that's what I think it is. That is what I think it is. Basically, like, Rick has a shield bash. We want to round half so see if you can give him a shield bash. Shield, don't stop me! The spears, dude. Oh, I feel so bad for them. More specifically, I feel bad for Moira. Probably got fed up of, you know, a DPS player going, you should be playing healer. Again guys, I don't have a problem with people saying, hey, can you play this role? Like, so my annoyance does come from the situation of people going, hey, you should be playing this role because I think DPS and you already got another DPS, you don't need a third. If we do the additional role, one, if we've already got 3 DPS players, take the initiative, swap it out. Like, if you're a DPS player and you can't swap, swap. Which is why I don't like one-trick pony. Because, guys, one-trick in Overwatch is the definition of I main Genji and I only know how to main Genji, and if I can't play Genji, then I'm going to be terrible at something like Pharah. Or I'm going to be terrible as a character that needs skills, or needs to know timing. Like, for instance, Pharah, she has a jetpack, but she only has so much fuel. You will waste that in a situation, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're stuck. Like, you're not going to be able to get out of it. this the third game I've done? Nope, it's only the fourth. Nope, second. What do you mean first match, Ryan, question mark?
Lightning shall strike them down.
Oh, actually, you can shut the hell up on that one.
What?
Guys, I spent most of that game, yes, I did get 10 deaths. But again, I spent most of that game, you know,
It's
being a
probably
shield.
risky for us to talk at all.
I wasn't trying to get killed, because if you don't know how Reinhardt works, he works as a defensive option.
Well, maybe I gained a little too.
And if we didn't have a Junkrat bitching every 2 seconds, then maybe we would have stopped them. But now we not only do we have to get all the way to the third point, we also have at least 30 seconds. Ash, behind. Although dying did mean dying did mean was one beneficial thing of being able to put phone on charge. Because again guys, while streaming I use my phone as essentially a second monitor. Because I'm streaming from a PlayStation, I use it as a case to be able to reach out. Which is useful as anything. Except when it's low on percentage. And I've only got, and I basically use one charger for everything. Now, do I have additional chargers? Yes. Do I know where they are? No.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
There you go, that's one hut you can stop your charge. People just don't mind doing it. I am a wolf! Oh. Happy I'm not around for that. But the only thing more annoying than Torpedo Turret is a Bob. More specifically, Ash's Butler. Because apparently you need something that can, you know, a bit of something on site. And I'm not kidding when I say this. Bob will die to protect Ash. I don't think Ash would let him, but he probably would. Where's the rest of the team? Group up team. I mean, the funny thing is, an additional 6 you know, damage block. Only 4 more there? No, 3 more there. I think I'm doing decent. Oh, I should not have charged. I should not have charged. My mistake. Which I know for a fact if we lose this, I know for a fact I'm going to get blamed if we lose this. Just because the DPS player won't take responsibility. They never do. Again, I love playing DPS. I wish I could play it more. But in situations, oh, thank you, Diva. You're a godsend. We are a tanker, we will obliterate anything on sight.
You can't stop me! I'm on fire!
Now, as long as we push this around the corner, it only takes us a minute.
Over there!
We should be fine.
I shield you, Midgardians!
Again, 5 more deaths. Almost another 10,000 healing. Not healing, damage.
I can take more than that!
The payload is approaching its destination.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So, they get a minute, we get another minute added onto our time. Although, I do find it interesting. I've been in games where basically I've had no time and the game just ended. But then I've also been in situations like this where I've had more, like, well, my team's, well, the team I'm on has had a lot more time. And both teams still gained a minute.
Maybe one day we'll go on missions.
That because I'm going to be doing a lot of defending, and that because it can be useful just to knock them back. Again, 20,000 damage mitigated with only 15 deaths and 14 eliminations. Considering the fact that I had like 7 at the beginning of like last round, I've doubled that.
Thor defends you!
Along with doubling the damage I mitigated.
Over there!
5, 4,
That looks like a Doomfist.
1.
No, that's a Narissa.
Attackers incoming.
My shield holds strong!
Again, both our healers are doing good. Our allies at 12,000, which is good. And the Lara's starting to catch up considering the fact that they weren't playing support for most of the first round.
Enemy turret ahead!
And guys, basically, all the extra time is...
Get them away from the payload. We're outnumbered.
It's basically just a case of to see how far you can push it. Yeah, you might get to the second point, you might not. Hopefully they don't. Junkrat, get on point. I said a point, I never said above the door. Now, yes, I don't have extra time, but this does mean we need to use that 2.5 minutes to get to the second point. Even it could be useful right now. She has it. Yes, Diva. Yes, Diva. You're a legend.
Score 3-4.
Rage is on.
2 more kills, 2 more deaths, 4 more defense, 4 more damage, mitigated. Okay, I stand corrected. A platinum player was trying to tell the gold player what to do. Yeah, that's fine. So our Diva's not got the rank, I don't think.
Shall strike them down. A fine day for charging and hitting things.
Our Diva, I don't think, got her rank. I'm in silver something. I'd love to say silver 2, but I'm basically in the edge of that. I'm almost silver 3.
I'm so impressed.
We have been through much, Mjolnir and I.
See, the one time I didn't want
Stretch
comp to
of
take,
time,
you know,
we smashed
an hour.
Odin's favorite table.
Like, 3 push maps that took, say, 45 minutes, I would be like, sorry guys, time's up, but 3 games, 3 games. Nah, comp is full on making me play it. Which isn't the worst thing in the world.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, either way, it's like 2 more minutes. There, Bastion. Jesus. They've got to chuck everything at us. And I've seen teams, have, left from the enemy team and won. Frustrates them hell at me because it's like, oh, the fuck did they do that?
Initializing systems.
Thank you, Diva.
The storm rages on.
I mean, technically speaking, the Mercy basically just making sure Diva doesn't die. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. God! When did I get a jump from? Oh. He's on decent kills too, jeez. Like I said guys, they've managed to hold us all for 2 minutes. I don't know how, but they have. Or the moment you just time to basically say, how the fuck is a platinum player, platinum 3 I think it was, ended up with someone who was not ranked, and silver 2? It should not happen. Now we don't have to push it much further. As long as there's someone on it. Yes! GG's to Diva. 58 kills, yep. Again, GG's to our Diva.
Play of the game.
Like, if they've not got a rank, I'm generally impressed. Back in Silver 2 by 10%. Ooh. It's like me legendary. You can take that now. Guys, one thing that I should mention now. Getting duplicates back in the game, it's like, oh yeah, more duplicates. I don't know what you get for duplicates anymore. Like, you used to get coins. I don't know if you still do. I think you do, I'm not 100% sure. Now, why only being 10% into it? Actually, before I do jump into another game, I just want a very brief second to breathe. Okay, so I can't check that way. Ah, so there is an actual challenge. Menu. Socials. Last match. The PlayStation version too, gee. So guys, I did have a full-on plan for today's stream of basically, playing that game of Symmetry at the beginning, then basically playing it like heroes I've not played in a while. So, say Symmetry at the beginning, Arista for second match if I needed a tank or something, and Ilari or something, or Lucio, or Anna. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's been a while since I played Wu Yang too. I would say it was Zen, also Bap, because I don't think I've touched Bap since Overwatch 2. Basically, at some point within Overwatch 2, he felt more like a DPS character personally, and I was like, yeah, no. King's Row, please. Take me to the row of the kings. All of guys, we're basically doing 3 games of role queue support last night, because I wasn't in the mood to stream, but I was like, still come up, this is like late, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and I was like, I still want to play some Overwatch. I'd love to play and run in a game, don't think I'm going to get to. What was it now about?
Select hero bands.
And the top, like, we had a good diva a lot on the team, and someone was literally just like, our diva's the first one who we've met who isn't just a STU or a WHO. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. How many divas have you bumped into in a while? Like, I've seen a few divas be annoying. Kind of more fair, kind of more annoying. Not straight back, I'm not straight in the middle of that. Hold on, wait a minute, that's still not fair. Hello, Naughty. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'd like to play Amran for at least a game. But I will switch if I need to. It will depend on if we get support.
The fire in my heart will never burn out. Even if there's someone better, shoot to be the best. I'll find my own maybe one day.
I better get a goddamn tanky first, because this is annoying. No, it's not like I picked DPS first.
That's just the way I like
I think we also had a Torbjorn who picked at the beginning, and like, Dave also and I switched.
Out of my way.
Sometimes I hate Overwatch, guys. Who asked for 2v222?
Defend objective A.
We'll show them a trick or two.
Anna. Good as a thank you, Anna. Really good. But no, me wanting to play Amran for a game, not gonna happen. Yes, guys, I'm getting salty about not being able to play DPS. I like playing DPS, and again, as they grew, I had the chance. I've been engaged with the fact that I've not had to play support or tank at all, they've basically only been able to play DPS. Because we've not needed because we've had them filled. But I also get more games like this.
I don't give up that easily.
And yes, I do overplay DPS on Marvel
They're
Rivals.
taking the objective.
But that's Marvel Rivals, where there is no queue system, where I don't play comp.
Stop the payload.
Stop the payload.
I feel like I'm gonna lose my comp score again.
They're moving the payload.
Let's get back to it.
Like, I honestly do feel like I'm gonna lose my comp score again. Hell no!
Let me balance you out.
Wait, but you can swap fucking back. I can't play Unrun, you don't get to switch from tank. You get back to fucking tank now, Reaper.
I need some help.
Yes, Junkrat. Run from your support player, why don't you?
Recovered and ready.
Come here.
Under my protection.
Knock 'em off the payload.
What's up?
There's an enemy here.
Thank you, Reaper, for getting me killed.
The payload has reached the
An enemy here.
Well, that wasn't called for.
Now, if half my team decided to leave, I don't know whether I'd consider it a benefit or a con. Or whether I would be annoyed. Because I don't know how my comp score would be affected if it did. How was it? I went from having the best game comp of my life, literal last couple rounds, even the first round was pretty decent.
Pick up your fate, you drungos.
Do not have any this. Thank you, Devil.
Time to try again.
Hoping I'm gonna show up, but the sun doesn't shine. See guys, Overwatch does make me cranky at points. Fine, let the support deal with us. Where's my support? Oh, I'm fucking cranked like a little child. Stop shooting them.
Score 0-3.
Oh crap, it's gonna be fun to record after this.
Prepare for battle.
Already know it's gonna be a case of, hey, if the whole team go, if 3 players go DPS, I'm fucking swapping to DPS. How is it 3 games of comp I've managed to take as long as this, and I've managed to frustrate the living hell out of me? If I say, Amish, just up to you.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
I mean, first of all, the picks aren't a debate in this case. They're not affecting it. And second of all, they are better. They weren't better, they wouldn't be winning.
Child genius. Ooh, a future
And I stopped giving them false hope. See, you know exactly how this is going to go. They're going to stall for about 3 minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're all going to get sent to hell.
Commence. Capture objective
You'll be okay, Miki.
I mean, that would make sense if they had a hog. Instead, they have someone who can manipulate black holes. Although, guys, also know, if this wasn't gone, I would have said, nah, I want to play DPS. I'm not playing DPS for that. Now, I do have a rule when it comes to my rivals.
Let's get back to it.
I play four games and I play at least one rank, one game of support, one game of tank, one round of support. Like tanks, DPS, tank support. Vanguard strategist, and duelist. One round in each. But Overwatch doesn't have me play by the same rules. Now, is there more DPS in this game? Yes. Is Marvel Rivals strategist category more? We're supports, but we're not going to call ourselves the support. Not supports. We're healers, but we're not going to call ourselves healers because everyone's going to get pissed. Or fine, that's if 2 more people want to leave.
I'm here.
Which is also annoying. Like, I don't necessarily blame people for jumping ship, but I do blame them for jumping ship. I need to know when to not push the button. Could have done anything. Could have just done a quick game of arcade.
Time to try again.
Is ready. Ultimate ready.
It was on Torbjorn. That's nice to know.
Attack the objective.
Forward eyes open. Enemy spotted.
Please tell me I win this, I'm going to be very much surprised. Like I say, very much.
Got one here.
Alright.
Although, one benefit, the only Overwatch video I need to do this week, which means I get to spend most days with my mother. And not needing to finish no edits because guys, I'm one of those some people, if I don't double check something beforehand, I forget if I've done, like, everything's not done, everything's up to scratch. Like, before I go to, like, games, like, I pick the stuff, like, I take a couple decks with me, I take a drink, I take my bath, and I have stuff like, you know, D&D and all, I have all that with me. And I pack my bag like 5 minutes before I go. Knowing for a fact if I pack it sooner, I'm gonna forget to pack it and be like, The fact that we got as far as we did, I'm honestly shocked. Why do people in North America tell us, like, granted, I walked in now from, but I generally don't. I mean, it would be if we had a second tank. Although the temptation to record Crash on tomorrow, it can do. See, guys, my problem was I didn't want to actually. Smarter plan. I'll record Crash one afterwards and just not record a longer, like a stupid long episode. Like Crash one this week might be slightly shorter, but it's down to when it's getting recorded. Now guys, if I go to leave, I didn't get warned. Why did I not get warned?
Let's get back to it.
I mean, at this point, there's a minute left.
Tactical visor activated.
60 seconds remaining.
Where the fuck did you come from? You spawned gambling bastard! Honestly guys, if you want to see me at my point of where I'm like, nope, I'm like broken from extinction. Overwatch is generally one of those games that are gonna get it done. Certain high from GTA will also do it. Like Doomsday does it. Does get that get to that point and point.
Start your engines. Activating self-destruct sequence.
10 seconds.
Now we're talking.
Okay, game, I teleported. Well, GG, fuck my console.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Diva and bit weird to, you know, endorse someone whose name is Good Boy, but you know, we'll go with it. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm gonna be in the range of. Whoops, you are fucked. Oh, thank you to motion protection. Stressful. You know what, no, 12 months get recorded tomorrow night. I just can't. I cannot tonight. Like, stream's really longer than normal. Now, guys, at some point in the season, the thing I do want to get is... Does she have a highlight intro yet? Okay, so I just need to reach progress level 16 with run, which... End run. No. Sprays. It's her Q. Now, guys, do you want to know what you need to unlock her Q? You need to deal 1,200 critical damage without dying. Which, again, I think it's stupid enough if it gets changed next season. Star graduation of Warwick's University Fire College. Emran's always burning to push her limits. Who is currently on level 9, which means I'm not that far from it. Word of healing technology from Warwick University's Water College brings always ready to turn the tide of battle. You're telling me the same college has two different... The same name college has two different colleges, just one for water and one for college? One for fire, even? Yeah, I'm gonna bullshit on that. Now, going over the new stuff, there is some new stuff. Maze, I do think is really cool. My only thing that does annoy me is, and I will show it from in the shop, if we got those versions of the skins, I would have been happy. They look so much more cooler. Like, wow. Like, they do look so much more cooler. Until you then look at those and it's like, okay, Vandella's doesn't look as great. Something looks off from that. Kiriko's looks decent. Life Weaver's doesn't look too bad. Wu Young's kind of looks, and Mercy's does not look like a thing, and it looks more pink. That looks like more of a rosy pink. Because that's white. You're telling me they're both white? I mean, granted, that's more of a normal white, and that's more, that's like, if you've seen the Monster series and you've seen me fight Kezu, that's more what that white colour looks like, but... Anyway. Guys, if you're only running, please like, comment, subscribe. Overwatch has literally been heard. Which is weird. Hold on, no it's not. Overwatch for the last 3 times I've played comp, I've had one good game, one bad game. I've tossed and turned. Now, in between this point and next, now I might play some more comp. I don't know. But if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Either way, guys, this is Tiger signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.